Ready? Have I? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven. Yes, but how is it the map? If someone wants to find me, those are the groups they should look for. And then? You are the salt of the earth.
Okay, hey! BOOZHOO! And welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO, and over here, yep, over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO Weenie Mushane. Say hello. BOOZHOO Gakina. Hello everybody. Welcome back to the show. And over here, the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Ikadon BOOZHOO Nichi. Hello everyone. Welcome to the show. Alright. How you guys doing? I'm doing great. Nice. How are you, sweetie?
Oh, I'm doing terrific. I just love that clip you put up from the, what was that, The Chosen?
Yeah, that was from last night's live stream, The Chosen. Yeah, it's such it's such a cool show. They just do a beautiful job. Like just one scene of that movie of Jesus. That was Jesus and Matthew. You know, like in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Matthew was helping Jesus prepare for what they called a Sermon on the Mount. And so it's like before Jesus makes his big, sermon. And they're like, making notes, having conversation about it. And he calls Matthew over. And he's like, okay, I'm ready. Take notes. And then you realize it's like, oh yeah, I suppose. you know, when they say that Matthew, he wrote down what was there, they were witnesses. Like, was he taking notes during the sermon? Or was he writing down that sermon, But in any case, I just thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah, huh?
So, all right. When we're back, speaking of live streams, we're here with Always Learning. Hey, BOOZHOO, Always Learning. Always Learning's here, sweetie.
BOOZHOO, I was learning.
And Jessica Wabooz, of course. Mino Giga Jabe.
BOOZHOO, Jessica.
And Papa Wagosh. All right. Papa Wagosh is here. BOOZHOO, Papa.
BOOZHOO, Papa Wagosh.
The usual suspects are filing in. They're here to just spend a little bit of the morning on this Ishwa Anima E Gijagud. On this day after prayer day. Ishwa Anima E Gijagud. Because Sheila Eddie is here. Aneen! Sheila's here, sweetie.
BOOZHOO, Sheila.
Welcome back. Yeah. So what should we talk about today?
What do you think?
Well, it's the day after prayer day. I don't really feel like doing a prayer. It's kind of hard to follow and act like Jesus. So, I don't know. What else we got going on here? Today's the day after prayer day. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? Guayakwa Diziwin and Dabwewin. Guayakwa Diziwin. Honesty. Honesty is such a lonely word.
Everyone is so untrue. La 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 la.
Honesty is hardly ever heard. It's hardly ever heard. But it's mostly what I need from you, sweetie.
You want my honesty?
Well, yeah. I want your honesty in your body.
Hey, don't say that.
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, but we're a kid's show, for crying out loud. Although, okay, so Guayakwe Diziwen, honesty. It's very important to be honest. You must never lie. You must always tell Dabwewin. You should tell the truth. Dabwewin. You know? There's truth and there's honesty. My grandma used to always say, oh, honestly. Honestly. Honest to Pete. Honesty. Goyakwa Diziwen. It is one of our 7 grandfather teachings. What was the animal that?
You mean in the 7 grandfather teachings?
Yeah.
Honesty was actually Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, Sabe. Sabe. Bigfoot. If you're not honest, Bigfoot's going to step on you with his big foot.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere. Maybe in the Bible.
What does the Bible say about Bigfoot?
Well, a lot of kids don't know this about the Bible. There's lots of stories of giants. And Sabe is kind of a giant. So I think, that famous fight where David and Goliath, I think Goliath was just a Bigfoot. A well-shaved, civilized Bigfoot. Sabe.
Isn't Bigfoot civilized?
No, he's a wild man.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know. Some people call him the wild man. Some people call him the abominable snowman. Can you imagine?
The abominable snowman?
Yeah, he's an abomination, that snowman. I mean, what's he doing up there in the North Pole?
I don't know.
So I think they talk about Bigfoot in the Bible in that line in Leviticus about abomination. Thou shalt not, pick on Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer and those little elves and stuff.
Oh, you talking about that claymation cartoon?
Yeah. Honesty is such a lonely word. but at least Sheila is here. Sheila says Red Lake was awesome. Oh, did you have a good time at Red Lake? Sheila was just up here in Red Lake.
Is that right?
Yeah, I guess. Papa Wagosh, we need Scooby-Doo. Apish, A-I-N. We need Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Apish, A-I-N. Where are you? Where are you, Scooby-Doo? Everything is a mystery. We need Scooby-Doo and that gay guy with the little kerchief. What was his name?
The blonde dude?
Yeah. And then Shaggy, the pothead. And then the lesbian. And the, the hot blonde. Is anybody else in that group?
And the Scooby, let's see, there's Scooby, Shaggy. Is that guy's name Dale or something?
I don't know. The white guy.
The white guy.
Chad. Chad from accounting. Whatever he was.
And Thelma?
Yeah, Thelma. Was Thelma the lesbian?
They think they were both lesbians.
Yeah. There was Thelma and then a lipstick lesbian. Papa Wagosh wants that van. Yeah, that'd be a cool van. When I was a little guy, I wanted to be in the Partridge Family. Because they had a cool bus. All painted up in that hippie way. Travel around with your family singing songs. They're the Partridge Family. People forget what a huge star David Cassidy was. David Cassidy was essentially as big as Elvis for a couple of years. Because he was actually on the TV show that, basically if you watch TV in 1972 or whenever that show was, you only had 3 channels to choose from. And so, almost everybody watched the Partridge Family. More people saw David Cassidy on a regularly, than saw Elvis. So when David Cassidy went out and did live music and stuff, he really was a musician. People went nuts until apparently, unless this is a conspiracy, I'm not sure if this is the boy win or not, but some fans went crazy and a girl got crushed to death or something. And so David Cassidy quit doing live performances for many years. Kind of quit being a rock star. Couldn't handle the pressure. But that's David Cassidy for you. He went back on stage years after people stopped caring about him. I think he came to the casino one year. Just an old, frail drunk, still trying to look youthful. He was balding. It was sad. Eventually he would lose his memory. He got the Alzheimer's or dementia or something.
Yeah, that's right, huh?
Yeah. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with David Cassidy. This wasn't one of his songs. What was one of David Cassidy's songs?
Daydream Believer.
No, that's the Monkees.
Oh, yeah. What was a Partridge Family song?
I don't know. I'm too young. Papa Wagosh knows, but he doesn't want to say. Papa Wagosh doesn't want to say because he doesn't want people to know that he loves the Partridge Family and David Cassidy. I actually heard that Papa Wagosh has a Sean Cassidy poster hanging up. Hey, I'm not judging you, you do you. If you like the music of David and Sean Cassidy, hey, I'm not going to call you names. I like Kiss. And that's the Debuewin. That's the truth. Honesty.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah?
You got a phone call.
I do? On what line, sweetie?
It's on line 2.
Line 2. Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey, man. It's Joe Biden.
Oh, hi, Mr. President. Sweetie, it's Joe Biden, the President of the United States.
Hi, Joe.
Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Well, I tell you what. I'm doing real good. I'm doing real good, Jack. And I'll tell you what.
Yeah, what's that?
That corn pop is a bad dude.
Oh, not again. He's going to talk about corn pop.
You know, I used to work at the pool and the kids and hey, is Natasha there?
Yeah, Natasha's here.
Can you tell her something for me?
What?
Tell her I can smell her.
No, I'm not going to tell her that. Quit talking like that. It's really creepy. What do you want?
No, I was going to tell a story. Because they call me Honest Joe. Guayakoi Dizzy Honest Joe.
Okay. Hold on here. You want to talk about honesty?
Yeah, that's right. I'm Honest Joe. I have to tell the Debwaywen. I have to tell the truth.
Yeah, okay. What's the truth, Joe?
Well, the truth is, I don't know what's going on. They got me down here in the basement. I gotta whisper, because if Kamala hears, well, she won't be too happy.
What's that?
I said Kamala.
You mean Kamala?
Yeah, whatever that woman's name is. She's my boss.
Oh, she's the boss?
That's right. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do in my mind. It don't work.
Oh, yeah. You're kind of like David Cassidy, huh?
Who is this?
It's NANABOOZHOO.
What do you want?
You called us. You were going to talk about honesty or something?
Oh, yeah. So, honesty. You know, so I'm there at the pool, right? And the kids, they used to come up and they'd rub my legs. They rub my legs. They watch the hair. And, and I know something about roaches. And I know something about the kids. And I've loved the children rubbing my legs.
Yeah, okay. Dude, I don't want to go down this road with you.
No. Okay, hold on, Jack. You know, who is this?
It's NANABOOZHOO, sir. And I think you should go lie down or something.
Huh? What? Come on, man.
Okay, I gotta go, sir.
All right. Say, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what?
What's the Ojibwe word of the day?
It's Guayakwe Dizzy Win, honesty. And I gotta be honest with you, sir.
Huh?
I think you're slipping a little bit. And it's I don't mean to make fun. I know you're my elder. And, I want you to do well. You're the president of our country. Maybe I didn't vote for you. It don't matter. If you do well, we do well. But I'm getting the impression you don't know what's going on. And that somebody just gives you cards to read. And you can only, Okay, here. Tell me the Debwaywen, the truth.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. Come on, man. I'm always telling the truth. I tell the truth.
Okay. Are you really the president? Or are you just a guy in like a mask pretending to be Joe Biden?
That's crazy, man. What are you saying? I'm Joe Biden. I'm the president.
Joe? Joe!
Huh? What?
I gotta go.
Who is this?
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Biden.
The president!
I just had to hang up. I feel sorry for him. I mean, I do too. But, I don't know. He just seems so vulnerable sometimes. People are going to take pot shots at him because he's old and he's frail. And he doesn't know what's going on. I don't even think he knows well enough to be held responsible. I think we need to show him a little compassion. Yeah, me too, huh? We have to respect our elders. Manadenda Moen, huh, sweetie?
That's right. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Da-da-da-da-me-to-me.
Yeah. Respect. Manadenda Moen. And if you're a little kid watching this, one of the most important values we hold as Anishinaabe people is Manadenda Moen. We respect our elders. We respect the environment. We respect Mother Earth. We even respect Mama Beans. Hey, Mama Beans, welcome to the show. Mama Beans is here, sweetie. Mama Beans? Hi, Mama Beans. Hey, nice to see you here. Mama Beans says, go lie down, Joe. And she's cracking up. Yeah. Anyway. Papa Wagosh says, damn right, respect. Now get off my lawn. That's Papa Wagosh. Get off my lawn. Show some respect for my lawn. You're trampling on my finely, seeded grass. I just mowed. Oh, I got to mow the lawn today, sweetie. Really? Doesn't seem like we've had much rain. And isn't it all yellow? Yeah, but you know what? The weeds grow up. We have some of those really hardy, I don't even know what they are. They're like little bush trees that just grow up on the lawn. Apparently, maybe it's a cactus. I don't know. We'll have to go out there and mow those things down. And I hope I have the Aqua de Ewin. Aqua de Ewin. I need the courage. You know what I'm afraid of? What's that? Riding lawnmowers. Why? I don't like them. I remember my uncle, he used to have one of those great big old, it looked like a tank or something, or moved like a tank. I'm not sure how it worked. But it had like these two, you push aside forward and you go right, and you pull it back and go left. You know, when you were a little kid, they had those little riding mowers with a steering wheel. It was like a little car, a little convertible. That was fun, you know. But then, by the time I started mowing lawns professionally at 12 or whatever, it was always push mowers, And, but then I grew up and you get on one of those big old riding mowers and it's so loud. And I know just beneath my feet is a spinning blade of death. And geez, I would just get nervous. No, you know what it was? What? I mean, I don't like them. I would get nervous, but it wasn't that I was afraid to ride the riding lawn. I was afraid of my uncle. What do you mean? Well, he'd always give me these tasks to do. Like, okay, here's a $10,000 lawnmower, and I want you to mow this yard, but don't drive it into sand. If you drive it into sand at all, you'll ruin it. And I was always afraid of, doing something to the lawnmower. It's the same thing with the chainsaw. He goes, okay, here's my chainsaw. You can do this dangerous thing. Go, do all this. Don't let it hit the ground or you're going to ruin the chainsaw. I'm like, what about it hitting my foot? Will that ruin my foot? He didn't care about that. But I used to get these jobs, from family members. Hey, do this unpleasant, dangerous thing for almost no money. And here's the risk. You might screw up something that's going to make me really mad at you. Yeah, how about you just do all this stuff? And I go inside and read comic books. That's all I wanted as a kid. Just leave me alone so I can read some comics. Put on some records, read some comic books. Aqua de Ewin. You need courage to mow the lawn. You need even more courage to mow the lawn for your family members who are weird and crabby. When a deign to mowen, respect. And so you might ask yourself, what is respect? What do you mean by that? Just be nice all the time? No. When you respect somebody, you have to be honest with them. You have to tell the truth. It is not respectful to lie, even if they want to hear a lie. So like when a woman comes up to me and says, oh, how do I look in this? I say, oh, you look kind of fat. No, you don't. Yes, I have to be honest. But that's not respectful to call somebody fat. Yeah, good point. This is where the values, you really have to get, be careful. You got to go, okay, what? Am I honest? Do I tell the truth? Or do I have the courage to be respectful? What are you talking about? I have no idea, sweetie. Do you want to take another call? Yeah, sure. You have a call on line 2. Line 2. Caller, welcome back to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Yeah, beat drum! Beat drum! Hey, animal, what's up? Beat drum! Yes, you beat a drum. What can I do for you today? Beat drum! Beat drum! Beat drum! Can you say anything other than beat drum? What's he saying?
I don't know if I speak animal.
Animal, can you, I don't know, come down from whatever bad drugs you're on and speak normally to us?
BOOZHOO!
All right, I'm getting out of here. What's up with that guy?
I don't know. I wonder what he wanted.
I don't know, but I can't be, what's that thing? I won't tolerate fools. You know, I got no patience for the mentally feeble.
You don't have any patience for the mentally feeble, like animal?
No, that guy's, he's clearly on, I don't know. What is that? Is that coke?
I think it's probably a combination of drugs. There's probably some coke, probably something. What is the thing? Oh, it's probably bath salts.
Yeah, what are bath salts? I was watching videos of people on bath salts, and they act kind of like animal. And I'm like, is it really like a salt you put in your bath? I mean, are they talking Epsom salts? Are people snorting Epsom salt and then turning into these bug-eyed zombies? I mean, you'll see police calls where the police have to come and there's some naked lady acting like a, not even a zombie, like just a monster. You know. I saw this guy go running straight into the back of a car window. You know, like, how are these guys not dying? They can't feel any pain. They're just crazed lunatics. Lunatics from the Luna. You know?
I don't know.
That's crazy, man. So, today is Ojibwe words of the day. Gwayakwa Diziwen. Honesty. Dabwewen. Truth. For truth, justice, and a Native American way.
Yeah.
When are they going to come out with Captain Native America?
You know, I'm surprised they haven't with how woke Hollywood is.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. No, it's going to be Captain African America before it's Captain Native America.
You know, what happened to all the Indian superheroes? What about that guy who used to grow up really big giant on the Super Friends?
Oh, yeah, what was that guy's name? Ki Nai Chuck. And he just grow huge. And he was an Indian guy. He was called like Thunderbird or something. Who were some other Indian superheroes?
La la la. I think, wasn't there a guy called Red Thunderbird?
No, that's Michael's Indian name. Miss Guabanace. But, I can't remember. We need more heroes in Indian country. Heroes to teach respect. When I deign the Moen. Superheroes, you know, they model these values we have. Akwade Ewin. You know. Courage to fight against the impossible odds. Apache Chief. Thank you, Papa Wagosh. Papa Wagosh is like Data. You can just ask a question and he goes, you know, working. The Native American superhero on the Super Friends was called Apache Chief. They couldn't even be bothered to come up with a superhero name. It's like, what's your tribe? I am Apache. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna call you Apache, all right, Chief? No, that is the name of my tribe. Okay, Apache Chief then, whatever. Why don't you call me Growing Man or Giant Man? We already gave that name to a black guy, Giant Man. But he didn't sell any comic books. Giant Man. We nay Chuck, Apache Chief. Just grows huge. Nowadays, that Apache Chief would just grow fat. Fry bread Chief. Papa Wagosh says, he was one of the new heroes added, along with Black Vulcan. Hey, cool, Black Vulcan. What is Black Vulcan? Is that like Mr. Spock had a biracial child? Became a Black Vulcan. Rima the Jungle Girl. She had jungle fever. El Dorado and Samurai. It's all these like racial stereotypes. It's a whole superhero clan based on superhero racial stereotypes. It's great. To increase the number of non-white characters and super friends. I can't read all this. Ranks. Rima the Jungle Girl. Was Rima the Jungle Girl black? Because, wow, that's dangerously close to calling her, Monkey Girl. El Dorado. El Dorito. Just eats Doritos super fast. Black Vulcan. Oh, man. Affirmative action and the Super Friends. It's so hilarious. La, 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 do, do, do. Mm-hmm. So you've been watching the news, sweetie? I absolutely have not been watching the news. What's been going on? Oh, it's been a fascinating news week. I think that bald guy who was friends with a stripper who went out with Donald Trump, Pavarotti or whatever. I think Pavarotti is a singer. Whatever that guy's name is. Anavetti. I don't know. Some bald, loser. He went to jail for picking on Nike shoes. Really? Yeah, can you believe it? Nike, of all people. The people who, enslave children to make shoes. They are being bullied by the porn star's friend. So he went to jail and cried. And all the news people were like, oh yeah, Mr. Big Man. He was crying like a B-I blank blank H. Pavarotti, I'm dying. Yeah. Pavarotti and the porn star. And this is how you know the world is just a movie. And people have, we have no standards at all. Like, I've got nothing against Trump, I do not have Trump derangement syndrome like half the country. I can laugh at everything he says, I hope he runs again. I hope he wins. I'm sure I won't ever vote again, but when you think about, okay, so the president of the United States doesn't even deny that he paid a woman to have sex with him and then paid her to keep her big mouth shut, and she didn't. And even though he broke the law and broke the law of God and betrayed his wife and that should have been something that would have got, in a normal world, that would have got the boss fired. Is there any other job in the world where the boss could have did what Donald Trump did with that lady? And the country went, yeah, whatever. I didn't like that word he used when he was on the bus with that guy. That's what really made us mad. I was like, that's pretty sleazy what he did. And that's just the one thing we know about, for sure, that he doesn't even apologize for. Yeah. What of it? And, they never ask, Ivanka, that poor girl, how she felt. It's like, okay, Ivanka, he probably cheated on his last wife with you, so you probably have nothing to say, but how did you feel when you found out your husband paid a porn star to sleep with him? And then he paid her more to keep her mouth shut, but she wouldn't do that. How did that make you feel? Did you feel respected? Did you feel a lot of monadanda mo in there? So doesn't respect his wife, doesn't respect his own vow of, what do they call that when you don't cheat? I think it must be fidelity. Fidelity? Yeah, because it's the opposite of infidelity. He's got no respect. And Stormy Daniels, if that is your real name, which I doubt. I really doubt her first name is Stormy. Yeah. You You didn't respect that contract. You promised Donald that you wouldn't say anything. Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm going to tell my girlfriends or nothing. It'll be a little secret between you and me, Donald. That's what she said. And what happens? Oh, no, I'm going to go get a bald lawyer who's going to bully Nike someday or do something. So that was in the news. Okay, what else? Kamala Harris. Something. She laughed about something. I'm not sure if she went to the border or not. She might have. Didn't pay attention. Okay. And let's see anybody die. I think that's pretty much the only thing that happened in the news. You're still reporting on Stormy Daniels? Yeah, that's not exactly news, is it? It's more like olds. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Ella's here. Hey, BOOZHOO, Ella. Ella's here, sweetie. BOOZHOO, Ella. Welcome to the show. Ella. Oh, she probably hears it every day. There's an old Beatles song. Something about, it rhymes with umbrella. I'm not going to do that to you. Jesse says, you wouldn't marry someone like him and expect anything else. I'm sure she married for money. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's no way Ivanka Trump, a model who speaks 5 languages, met Donald Trump and went, hey, you're a handsome man who keeps himself in good shape. And you're probably trustworthy and lovable. I would like to marry you. No. She was like, hey, how much money do you have? And how much will I be paid if I pretend to care about you? You know? You could tell, like, in 4 years, she was just holding her breath, waiting, and just exhale to finally go, ugh, can I stop? Because she was never that loving. Like, at least Michael Obama pretended to love that gay guy, Barack. You know, and he would pretend he liked her, you know. They showed a little bit of a Monadane Damoan for each other. But when Ivanka would walk with Donald Trump, you know, you could see him like shake his hand out of hers. She wouldn't let him hold her hand. And she'd just kind of stand there stoically like a, you know, cigar store Indian. That's the definition of the word stoic. Ivanka Trump, not Ivanka. Is that her name, Ivanka? I can't keep them straight. You know, First Lady Trump standing next to Donald, trying not to just, you know, cry. Say, okay, I'm just thinking of money. Oh, he's touching her arm. Your skin's not crawling. She showed great courage. She showed great akude ewen. This is why, sweetie, you know when I trash all women, I don't mean you. Okay. And I don't mean any of the women here in the BOOZHOO crew. You're all the exception. But every other woman who doesn't watch this show is not as cool as every guy anywhere. Because there's not enough money in the world. There's no way that Hillary Clinton could have got herself a young male model to pretend to be her first husband or whatever. There's no equivalent to the gold digger with men. We don't care about money enough to marry a woman that we're not attracted to. And we will marry a, some drug-addicted, in-the-gutter, homeless chick who can offer nothing financially if she's cute and we think she loves us. Is that true? No. I'm just trying to give a pass to... There are guys who marry for money. You ever see those guys? I mean, like the younger guys who marry an older girl? Yeah. It's embarrassing. It's like obvious to everyone. Oh, that dude's... What's he doing? He's marrying her? That guy hasn't had a job in 10 years. Is marrying the I don't even want to say it. It does go both ways, just not as often. I don't know. I'm just going to sit quietly for the rest of the hour. Heads down. You're being punished.
Remember that from when you were a kid?
Yeah, you get in trouble in school, and your teacher would be like, all right, everybody, heads down. And I don't know. I can't remember, really. I think they just kept yelling at you. You'd have to put your head down on a desk. No way to make you shut up or just make you sit there for a while. I can't believe you guys are misbehaving so badly. Heads down. Good. I've been waiting to catch a nap anyway. You know how hard it is to keep my head up when I'm falling asleep? Anyway. Mama Beans and Melania, thank you. Melania could burn a hole through him with those looks. I know. Sometimes it does look like she's just staring hate daggers into him. But she's probably on the payroll. She probably is a full-on employee. Because, you know, that's why she didn't leave as soon as the election was over. I was learning, says Melanie. Not sure how it's spelled. I'm the worst speller in the world. I don't know. I'll spell Melania with a K. You know, I don't know. Melania could burn a hole through. Okay. Papa says money and power. Someone find it addictive, no matter the a-hole who has it. Same as man who love for looks only. Never does end well. Yeah, it's like each have our own weakness. Women will become attracted to a guy for their money. Because I think women are kind of looking for resources and experiences and comfort and protection, you know. On some base level, that guy's got a lot of money, man. We're never going to have to stress about paying the bills. You know, that's awesome. And she might even look up to a guy. Oh, wow, you must be smart and hardworking to have so much money. And a guy, it's like, oh, you're beautiful and have a nice body. You must keep good, you know, you must eat right. And God must love you for making you so beautiful. So I don't care about your personality at all.
Because that's kind of the problem sometimes too, huh?
What's that?
Beautiful people have no personality.
I know. Like actors and stuff. You know, you think, oh, I bet you that, you know, she's a really nice person. You know, they look smart. They're so attractive. You're attracted to them. And then they open their mouths and you realize, oh, you're like, you got the emotional development of a 6th grader. You know, you have no clue about anything. I'm starting to hate too much.
You want me to go up there and say hi?
Could you? Yeah, I can feel it coming on sometimes. I start talking about people, and I got this little voice in my ear saying, hey, you know who you really hate? This group. Hey, it would be funny if you trashed these people, the good lookings. Hey, thanks a lot. No offense, Michael. Not all super handsome people are stupid. You know, I'm not talking about you. But a lot of those guys who are super handsome, women just, you know, go after them. Handsome guy can also get a job. Even other guys like handsome guys. That's the other thing. You know, if you're not handsome, you got to overcome that initial, ooh, what do you want, ugly guy? Like, well, I want a nose job, but can I have a job here? It's like, and then their personality has to shine through. But, you know, Michael here, he's like a male model or something. And so, you know, he's got no personality. Luckily, I was born with personality.
Sweetie, you're gorgeous.
Get out of here. Just because specifically is the love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah, the love of money is the root of all evil. Apparently wanting full custody is a root of evil too. I've been watching those like real crime videos. Oh, like true crime and stuff? Yeah. And a lot of times when a woman has like pays to get her husband killed and she gets caught, it's because they went through a divorce and the woman wants full custody and all this stuff, and want to kill the dad. But then there are times when the dad kills the mom and all the kids because they're getting a divorce and he doesn't want to pay child support and lose his house. That's actually happened. It's grim. Papa Go says, they all marry for a reason. There hasn't been a president that was married for love in 50 years. Yeah, no kidding. It's probably all just staged. Well, who will look good on your arm? Yeah. Apparently, even in the official lie about Barack Obama's, past, he did have a true love that he didn't marry, and he married Michelle instead. I gotta shut up about Michelle Obama too. What do you mean? I just was reminded what they did to Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers kind of outed the Obamas. Oh, that's right. Like a week before she died or something. Yeah, it was like, do you think we'll have a first gay president or the first female president first? And Joan Rivers is like, oh, we've already had a first gay president. Everybody knows, calm down. They're like, what are you talking about? She's a tranny. She's a transgender. Michelle Obama, whatever. Everybody knows, it's fine. And she just kind of keeps going, kind of like, you could tell she knew she had said something pretty dangerous. And a week later, she goes in for throat surgery, whatever that is, and dies a weird, like 1 in 10,000 people die while getting this procedure. And poor old Joan Rivers accidentally died 1 week later. So, why am I telling this story? Because apparently I'm itching to have Barack and Michael Obama knock on my door. I'm going to wake up with a pillow over my head and it's going to be Michelle Obama. You just didn't know when to keep your big mouth shut. No, Michelle, leave me alone. The Clintons too. Yeah, Mama Bean says the Clintons are a perfect example. Yeah, you'll notice I've not said one bad thing against the Clintons in this show, and I won't. I'm not going to talk about how Bill Clinton was, to sex traffic island with Jeffrey Epstein like 30 times. That's not even a conspiracy theory. It's just documented. I'm not going to mention how Bill Clinton, everybody wants you to go, oh, remember what he did with Monica Lewinsky? Yeah, big deal. Think about the things he did with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not going to mention that. I'm not going to mention how Hillary Clinton is part of a witches' covenant. She makes jokes about sacrificing chickens, a code word for children, to Moloch, the satanic god, owl god that Satanist, groups, whatever, would kill and sacrifice children to. This is what the Clintons are about. I'm not going to talk about how, what's her name? Their kid? Oh, yeah. She's to come up here. Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea Clinton. I'm not going to mention how Chelsea Clinton has multi-million dollars. I don't know if she's ever had a real job. But, she's got some of the most expensive real estate in New York City. And she owns, it's totally, I think it's beyond, like, corruption is there. Evil, sweetie. Is the world evil? Yeah, but far be it from me. Allegedly. These are things that were alleged. See, you can say allegedly and nothing happens to you then. Oh, really? Yeah. Like, watch this. They faked going to the moon, and the vaccines are the first step in getting the chip. Allegedly. There you go. Yep. Allegedly. Somebody alleged. Well, I just alleged. But, yeah. Just remember to use allegedly as a period, and you'll be fine. That's right. Yep. 9/11 was an inside job. Allegedly. So, we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of that. Yeah. Allegedly. I don't know. Was it really 20 years? I saw some new video, raw video of the second tower before they put in the fake CGI plane hitting it. And it was just like clearly an explosion coming from inside the building. It's like, yeah, no, these are planned demolitions of these towers. There were no planes. It's just CGI. TV is a movie. News is a movie. And movies are news. But yeah, they just put that all together. It didn't happen in live. I mean, they played it at a certain time. But the whole thing was staged worldwide. I don't know all the answers. I just know it's not true. Nobody ever calls George Bush a conspiracy theorist. 9/11 was a conspiracy theory. Those towers went down, allegedly, and George Bush came out with a conspiracy theory on that same day that a man named Osama bin Laden hired, was it 19, 21? I don't even know, young men to go to America and take a flying lesson and then take some box cutters and hijack 4 planes and then sacrifice their lives. I don't know why. And fly the planes into 2 office buildings and the Pentagon with no camera, no video of that plane. And then fly into a field and disappear and have no remains of that plane. That's a conspiracy theory they had. Oh yeah, that's our theory. And our theory is he's hiding in Baghdad, Iraq. Was that what they? No, that's not. But they have a nuclear weapon. Oh, really? Can you prove the existence of a nuclear weapon? Yeah. Look at this old video from 1950 of a cat getting its hair blown off. Oh, look, there's a little house got it blown up. That's a nuclear weapon. That's atomic, whatever. Shut up. All the world's indeed a stage, and we are merely players, performers, and portrayers. I'm starting to doubt whether I exist, sweetie. What do you mean? I mean, what if I'm not really Nanaboozhoo? What if I'm some actor? What if somebody is like, I present myself one way on the media, and people go, oh yeah, there's a real guy. It's like, you have no clue. I could be a totally different person and pretending to be this character, Nanaboozhoo. And people go, oh, that's impossible. I see you every day. I know you're real. Uh-huh. How much do you really know? It's a conspiracy theory, sweetie. Yeah. When are we going to do the hour-long conspiracy theory Nanaboozhoo show? Whenever you like. I thought we were going to do something special today. Yeah, I can't remember what it was now. One of these days, I'm going to do a whole show on the rabbit hole. How I started by analyzing Santa Claus and started to go down the rabbit hole and realized, what? You mean they make up stories? And then the moon landing, and then evolution, and outer space and the New Age movement and 9/11. And there's a whole list of stuff. I'm no expert. Well, I am kind of an expert. I'm an expert on my own experience with these things, what I used to think, and then what I came to believe, and some theories that I have. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. You can do it right now. Nah. I kind of want to get you up here. Oh, okay. Well, before we, I'm gonna let Natasha come up here and say hello to you guys. But I have to say, Mama Beans, if you're still here, and Ella, welcome to the show. You're in good company. We meet here every day with the BOOZHOO crew. There's a handful of people who like to hang out with us for some reason. Learn a couple of words of Ojibwe and have a few laughs. We call them the BOOZHOO crew. And they've become very dear to us. And so this song is for the BOOZHOO crew. And Michael plays piano. And Natasha and I, that's right, sing. And this is your song. No, it's not. That's a Bita Jesus. What am I doing? We forgot to do that. Well, maybe I'll do that. All right. This is your song. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, who knows, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked at the moss, but a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the hope you don't mind. Oh, hope you don't mind that I put down the words. How wonderful life is while you're in the world.
And take a bow. Why do I do that? Okay. BOOZHOO. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I'm kind of thrown off here. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind. So what's going on, you guys? What's going on, Papa Wagosh? Papa Wagosh says, Branson beat Bezos to orbit. Allegedly. Yeah, did you hear that, sweetie?
What's that?
That Charles Branson.
Not Charles Branson. You're thinking Charles Bronson.
Oh, yeah. Charles Branson. Whatever, that guy with the white pants and the goatee.
Yeah, that rich guy?
Yeah, he says he beat Bezos to orbit, allegedly. Yeah, I heard that he said he flew up 5 miles. Which could, I don't know. I mean, he's a liar, of course. Because his headset's not fitting very well. Yeah, so it's just another one of those NASA lies. They're so, like, apparently, like, he wanted to do it a year ago, but because of COVID, couldn't go. It's like, what are you talking about? Anyway, Papa Wagosh, Natasha, Anin, Zagate, Ikwewag, Zagega, Ikwewag, Zagega, Zagega. What does Zagega mean? What's Zagega? Ikwewag. Ladies? Something? But hello, Papa Wagosh, and BOOZHOO, Jessica Booze, and Mama Beans. She gets paid to speak about what I have no idea. Oh, you mean, Chelsea Clinton? Mama Beans says, oh my God, what? I'm up here in Canada, and I didn't hear Clinton hanging with Epstein. Oh, you didn't know about that? Oh, yeah, he's the biggest creep in the world. It's so embarrassing for Democrats to have Bill Clinton be like their most popular guy. It's like when Hillary was running. It was like during the height of that, I can't even say the word, but the Women's March where they wear hats like this. And kind of in protest of Donald Trump. And people go, yeah, well, what about Bill Clinton? Are we all going to pretend we forgot what he said he did with a cigar and Monica Lewinsky? That's the other thing. Jeffrey Epstein has a painting of Bill Clinton in the Monica Lewinsky blue dress, the famous blue dress, in his house. I mean, what kind of weird old friend is that? Number one, why would you have a painting of your friend in the first place? And then he was like, hey, I want you to paint a picture of my friend, Bill Clinton. We're always going on vacations to Epstein Island. Along with Bill Gates, by the way. And, but in this painting, I want you to paint him in the dress that was such a scandal. Because I guess that's their inside joke, Yeah. Oh, Papa says, beautiful woman. Zagaga Ikwewag. Oh, thank you so much. Beauty. See, that's why I have no personality. I'm all looks. I'm all surface. People love me for my looks. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. This is my hair in the morning. No, just kidding. La, la, la.
Need to get NanaBOOZHOO to up his game. Yeah, I think we do. You hear that, NanaBOOZHOO? What's that? You need to up your game. Really? Mm-hmm. Papa Wagosh is flirting with me. Hey, you cut it out, Papa Wagosh. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. So the thing we didn't get around to, that I just realized we still have, is A Beat to Giza is halfway moon. These are the months of the year, but let's not do this today. We can do that tomorrow. Because I think there's a soundtrack to it. But before I go today, for anyone new to the show, you can support this show by ordering one of Michael's books. Michael has a bunch of books that teach the Ojibwe language to children. It's like coloring books and comic books and whatever. And you can click the link below. Also, we have a PayPal and a Patreon page. And we have a GoFundMe page. We're going to raise $4,000 because this fall, if we keep talking about it, we'll probably make it happen. We're going to film a proper children's television show pilot. A half-hour show that kind of feels like this, but like NanaBOOZHOO and I will be on camera at the same time. And we're going to have some human actors and Michael maybe on the show and, whatever. And so we're going to order a new camera and some professional lighting and some other stuff. Maybe another computer. I'm not sure how far $4,000 will go. But that's our plan. So you can support us by clicking the link. People here right now, please don't. You guys are so supportive. I really appreciate it. Hey, Jim Dunn's here. BOOZHOO, Jim. Jim Dunn's here, sweetie. Okay, BOOZHOO, Jim. And he's sending hearts and a kiss and a winky face. I think Jim's flirting with me. I'm going to knock you out, Jim. And I'm not even kidding. All right. Well, hey, I want to say, miigwech bisadawiyeg. Thank you for listening. And we'll be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And so join us again on BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, BOOZHOO. This is Michael Lyons. Hello, thanks for watching. And I'll see you again. Giga Wadamin Minawa. How? Sweetie, would you mind? One to teleport to the kitchen to make me a sandwich. What's that supposed to mean? Would you mind? Not at all. See you later.